Koko by Peter Straub. This story follows 4 Vietnam veterans that served together that have now reunited for the opening of the Vietnam Memorial in Washington, D.C. While they were in Vietnam, there was a serial murderer known that went by Koko. Now that these 4 guys have reunited in D.C. for the memorial, they are beginning to see signs that Koko is back and is in America now instead of Vietnam. This story follows the 4 as they try to find out the end-all be-all of who Koko is, because they had thought that after the war they just assumed that he was either still in Vietnam or he'd been murdered over there. But yeah, I personally found this to be extremely boring. I bought it because I knew that Peter Straub does horror and he'd done some writing with Stephen King, so I figured that this would be fun, and I must say, it was not fun. It was all I could do to get through this monstrosity of a book. And then I was like, okay, well, if it's not horror, then maybe it's, it's murder mystery. I enjoy those. And it's like, no. I could not connect to any of the characters. Maybe because they're men from my father's generation. I don't know. I just couldn't get into this, and based on the reviews that I've seen on Goodreads, a lot of people are saying that this is not Peter Straub's best work. So since this is my first time reading Peter Straub, I guess I'll need to give him a second chance, because this was not good to me. I did not enjoy it. I listened to it on audiobook and hated the vast majority of it. Part of that is that the audiobook narrator was extremely monotone, like, dear Lord. And then the story on top of that, just, it did not grab me at all, and it felt like it was way too long. There was way too much detail in certain scenes that you're just sitting there like, dude, why? Just tell me what happened. So overall, I gave this 2 stars out of 5. Yeah.